Ha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
I'd like to fight as Lord Harrowmont's champion.
I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
That's a good question. Put me down of the Grey Wardens.
I'll just call you Grey Warden, since you're no longer of House Idukan. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Can you tell me who I will be fighting?
Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
I'm gonna fight.
Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
For the glory of Lord Harrowmont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
And who is that?
Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukjan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukjan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin?
Let's do it.
All right, then. I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Ancestors, guide my arm.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alright, let's go after Lucan first.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who's that?
Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Harrowmont's champion has held the field so far, but how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Good luck to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Be gone!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Harrowmont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is this?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Yep.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatshet fought as King Bloodwick II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
In support of Harrowmont, I choose Basil for my second.
You honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Alright. I'll take on Wojek.
Very well.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is this?
This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Idukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Absolutely.
May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Idukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You should not have returned, Exile. You are a disgrace to House Idukan.
My brother is the disgrace.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Awesome.
Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Harrowmont.
May the Assembly heed the ancestors and choose Harrowmont.
The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
Awesome. Hey, Gwydden.
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
It's alright, man. Couldn't find you, otherwise I would have gotten you in on it.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done a thing.
Stand by. Nice to see you again.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
I'll leave you alone then.
Ancestors guide you.
More food.
I will not fall.
You should run.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now.
I should shut you down.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Alright, so that must be the tome I was looking for earlier. Oh, interesting. It was just on the other side of the hall. I just didn't see it. Well, there goes that idea.
Congratulations and well fought. My cousin was wise to choose you.
That was an excellent showing. Exactly what I'd expect from an Aidukan.
Excellent. Alright, so let's go turn in the Shaperate tome. Where was that? Was that must have been in Dust Town? Or was that in Diamond Quarter? I don't remember! Let's go look in Dust Town. Actually, no, the Shaperate was in Diamond. I know that.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer Mage well past her prime don't mind the sagging bits?
You have an odd way of requesting answers to your questions.
I'm curious about the abominations of the tower. Is it possible for such a creature to become human again?
Yes, it is simply very difficult. It requires travel into the Fade.
And? Is the mage the same afterwards as the mage was before?
No, I have never met such a person, but no, they are changed forever.
I understand. Thank you for the answer, wise one.
Wise one. Interesting change in tone.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
This is the shaper right here, I think. Yep.
As you say. You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Well, you're welcome. What else we got? Addressing the assembly seems like the likely place to start. Speak to the lords of the assembly. Alright. Well, let's go do that, shall we? Actually, you know what? Let me go see if Harrowmont will see me. I would think he would now, right?
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
Oh, wait, this isn't his house. This is.
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition.
If you're looking for Lord Dulin Forender, you'll find him at Tapster's, taking his evening drink.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Thanks. Not as good as mine.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
Well, bummer.
If you're looking for Lord Dulin Forender, you'll find him at Tapster's, taking his evening drink.
Tapsters. Dulin Forender. Okay. I keep forgetting which buildings are in which quarter.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. Thank you for convincing his lordship's cousin to rejoin the fight. Baizel's victories convinced several Deshers that House Harrowmont has the ancestors' favor. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Yeah, let's do it.
The honor is ours to have found such a staunch and upright ally. His lordship is eager to see you again.
All right.
It will be done.
Your father missed you sorely in his final days. I am glad you found a new place among the Grey Wardens.
How did my father die?
I've a broken heart, in my view. Some say Balin poisoned him, but I never left Endrin's side, and I don't see how. Balin did kill him, but only by what he did to you.
Is it true my father wished you to be his heir?
He knew what a poor king Balin would make. He saw it sooner than the rest of us. One of his last requests was that I carry out his wishes as Orzamar's next king. It was the greatest honor of my life.
You believe you'd be a better king than Balin?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
The Assembly has more power than the king?
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
All I really want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a Blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
I take him out, you take the credit? Nah, what about him?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Alright, I'll deal with Jarvia. You be ready to help against the Blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Understood. This shouldn't be so hard.
News of the hour. Lord Balin's claims that Lord Harrowmont...
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Make sure that's selected.
Harrowmont has suckered the Warden. Balin will not allow it.
That wasn't so bad.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Assembly directive.
As you say.
I am ready.
Engraved silver bowl. All right. Ah. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone just big enough for a finger. Let's look through. Nothing but blackness.
On my way.
Interesting.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
I might have money if you have information.
What are you looking for?
Do you know a woman named Jarvia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where can I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Where can I get one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
Interesting. Here's 5.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Quest updated. Obtain a fingerbone token.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dust Town so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Oh, it was that guy. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, Lord Harrowmont.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in AwesomeMattG?
I'm gonna get out of here.
As you wish.
Does Ogren have anything about them?
Sod off, Duster.
Okay.
The deep roads aren't for the faint of heart.
Leave me be, Kinslayer.
course.
Well, bummer. I think this is where I killed those guys. And I was hoping to come back in here and there'd be loot now, but apparently not.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Lost nug.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Are you all right?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
I don't understand. What happened?
Well, it's the lyrium, you know. Raw blood of the earth. It's more alive than you and me. Most of the time, that's no problem. When it's all bundled up in a piece of steel, it'll leave you alone. But handling the ore directly, sometimes you get burned. It's not just your skin it takes off. It'll burn directly into your mind.
Aren't dwarves immune to the effects?
Of course we are. You should know that. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
Well, let me see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Tome of Physical Technique. On a talent or spell. No, I need a skill, I think. Yeah, I need skills.
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's... Right.
Let me see what else you've got here. So I don't need that. Need that. Don't need that. Life Giver. Plus 10 Constitution 3. Oh, that's right. That insane ring. Alright, thanks, man. Huh. Does this tell me where I can get one of those things? Special finger bone token to enter. Huh.